How's it going? It's Bob. Welcome to Modern Life for the 70s Mind, and welcome to day 5 of Denmark Week. I'm telling you, this has been an amazing ride. Every video I've watched has been top-notch and just great. So this artist today, you better not blow it because we are on a roll here with Denmark. So listen, unlike Norway Week, where I'm familiar with many of the artists because some of them I've done multiple times, this week, every single artist has been new to me. I've been introduced to these wonderful artists that I'm really hoping to explore further in the coming months because these people have just been really, really good. So I'm really happy that we took this leap and went with Denmark Week. Even though it was a little bit delayed, we finally got to it. Today, for day 5, we're going to be listening to a singer by the name of Lukas Graham. I've read he's known for his soulful vocals. So that's good. I've read his musical style is kind of a fusion of pop, soul, and rhythm and blues. So that can never be a bad thing. The song that we're going to be listening to is called 7 Years, and it's from his 2018 album. This is a live version, which if you listen to me, you know I really enjoy that because I get to hear more of the realistic sound in his voice, which I think is important. And this video has over 10 million views, so I'm assuming it's quite good. Can that many people be wrong? I don't think so. So let me get my headphones on. We're going to dive deep into this with Lukas Graham. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, we are back, and we're going to be listening to Lukas Graham. But first, as I always say, if you listen to the video and at the end, if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Just a thumbs up. That's all I ask. And if you're really interested, I'm sure you already know this, but if you want to be notified when I'm going to release new content, hint, hint, tomorrow for day 6, click that notification bell. And also, if you really want to support me, there is a link to my Patreon page below. So let's get into this. Lukas Graham, 7 years. Here we go.
Lukas Graham here. Vivo session, Berlin, 7 years.
I really love piano.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about this glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old.
Okay, I think that's the end of the chorus. I don't know. So, man, 2 days in a row, I'm going to have to say this. I've heard this song before. I don't know it. I couldn't tell you what it's about, but the chorus definitely sounds familiar. I hear more songs at the grocery store than any other place. I seem to live at the grocery store for some reason. I don't know why. But they always have music playing, and they actually have a pretty good loop of songs that they play. And this I might have been one that I heard there. I've heard it somewhere, and I just don't know where else I would have heard it. Because when I'm in the car, I listen to my own music, and I really don't explore new music when I'm in the car. So full transparency, I have heard this before. I just don't know anything about it. So let's talk about it. This song really started out with such a beautiful, soft piano melody. I mean, right from the start. And his voice, like so many artists I think that I've heard from Denmark this week, is just packed with emotion. There's several artists that really high, way up on the emotion level or scale. I think, I don't know, I think it was just him and the piano right up until, was it 20 years old? I think. And that's when that cool drum introduction came in. I thought that was kind of fun, and it really changed the feel of the song from that point. The lyrics he's singing seem very heartfelt, and it almost sounds like he's yearning to go back in the past, probably because he wants to go back in the past because at age 11, he was smoking weed and drinking alcohol. So he was way beyond me. Just he's talking about, I think, his dad, and just these lyrics are they're really nice. It's too much for me to remember in one listen, but really, really nice. And I'm curious kind of where he's going and with the lyrics in this song. Is he going to talk about when he's old and gray? But we'll see. Let's keep playing this. Here we go.
Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. Some I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old. My mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
Wow. That was really heartfelt. And I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of getting like Cats in the Cradle vibes to it. I'm a little concerned that he kind of ended it at 60. Like 60 was kind of the end, and I'm past that. So a little concerning in that. But wow, this was really, really, really good. The second half of the song, where I think he's talking more about the future, the song definitely turns more dramatic and more intense. Lucas's vocals seem more passionate and almost a bit urgent in the second half of the song. Let's not forget that this is a live version of this song. Live versions are a lot less forgiving when it comes to vocals. And Lucas right here proved that he's an amazing singer with some wonderful range and a really, really good vocal control. Just by hearing this song and knowing nothing more about this guy, I can tell you he's an amazing talent. And this was just a wonderful, wonderful song. I need to explore him a little bit more because those lyrics, you know, I talk a lot about vocals and instrumentation and stuff, but I loved these lyrics. They were really touching. And like I said, I kind of got Cats in the Cradle vibes listening to this. Let me know if you guys did it all. Okay, guys, let me get my headphones off, and we're going to be back for final thoughts. Hold on. Okay, we are back. That caught me off guard. That was really, really good. You know, when I first started listening to the song, I'm like, oh, this is nice, and he's got a good voice. But then I started seeing the emotion behind what he was singing and what he was singing and his vocal range, which was really, really nice and very well controlled. And I'm like, wow, we are really listening to something special here. So I've talked about the piano, and I think I mentioned the drums. I liked how that came in. That was really cool. And the passion behind everything. But to be honest, the real standout in the song, I think, is Lucas's singing. It was just wonderful. I've mentioned his vocal range, but I think it's just as important to mention his emotional range on this song. And this song just really proved that. And that's something that not every song that I've listened to has. I mean, they can be emotional, but it doesn't really go from, you know, I'm sitting here smoking weed with my friends to being older and kind of reflecting on life. And I mean, it's just that range is just wild. And I think the way he sang it, it had to be sung that way. And I think he just flat out delivered on it. This song kind of tells me that we make choices as we progress through our life. And those choices clearly have an influence on our future. And we feel those life choices he's made through his emotional singing. It's really powerful, not easily pulled off, but he does a remarkable job at it. I like the fact that his vocals got more powerful as the song went on, and it's to me that kind of reflected maybe his growth and maturity as the song went on over time. So I think that kind of tied in like really well. When it comes to like storytelling, because man, I just can't get over the lyrics in this. I really liked it. I think of artists like John Prine, who was really good at it, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, but I may now have to throw Lukas into this because I really liked this. It was a good storytelling type song. This was extremely well done and presented, especially in a live setting, which is really difficult to do really well, and he did it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did because, man, Denmark is killing it this week. They're really doing well. So, okay, if you like the guys, like I said earlier, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And remember that this is day 5. Tomorrow is our final day of Denmark week, so make sure you check that out tomorrow. And Only Life is Priceless. Please make each day count, guys. It's so important. So peace out. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.